welcome to our next guest, a great person, emergent marketer, a licensed marketer from Spain. He has his own ski school, so he's a good skier for sure. Welcome, Nicolas Martinez.
Hi, Hebert. How are you?
All
First
good.
thing, thanks for inviting me here. Okay, it's a pleasure to have time with you and know you also a little bit more. So it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. Nicolas, first and most important questions. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Where do you come from? A little bit your story.
Okay. I was born in a small city in Spain, in the north of Spain, next to the Pyrenees, in Pamplona. Okay. And okay, my parents, they are skiers, so I started skiing when I was 2 years old. Okay. And it was the first time that I took my first skis. And then I continue growing in the world of the ski. And when I was like 12 years old, more or less, they invited me to start making races in the ski, and I started in a high performance ski school when I was around 14, 15. I started in this high ski school, and here I was alone because it was an intern. Okay, my parents were in Pamplona and I was in Jaca, and I started making different races in Spain and also in Europe. Okay, in international races. But the problem was that I mean, it's so difficult to go to the highest level in the ski, to the ski World Cup. The ski cup
Yeah.
in Austria. We are, they are one of our partners. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's for me when I saw that was like super cool. And I started preparing myself to be a ski instructor. Okay, when I was 16, I was working for the company where, in the same company where I row, I started giving lesson to new people that they were looking for instructors to learn to ski. But after 3 years working there, I I saw that the owners of the school,
Yeah.
they were not allowing me to make the things in the way that I thought that I have to did it.
Way,
And
their way, and only this way is the important way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
understand. Yeah.
and I was learning so much, and everything was changing. Everything changed so fast in all the companies, and in the ski companies also it happened. We have new material, the way to teach to the kids, it's new and different. And then I decided with 19 years old, when I was 19, to start my own business. Okay, it's the first time when I took my first like um, company decision. No, the first time that I become an entrepreneur, and then I started a small ski school there. I took two of my best friends from the ski world, and we started skiing together and giving ski lessons. And then the first year was so hard, like all the business, because you have to start a business and you don't have any customers, you don't have nothing, and then you start from zero. But thanks to the work of the first year, the second year we were 7 people working, the third year we were 15, and the fourth year we bought other ski school that was our competitors, and we finished like with an average of 36 employees the fourth year. But in the fifth one was the hardest year of my life, probably, because I had all the structure of my company prepared to work between 36 40 people, but we need one thing to ski, that is the snow, and that year we didn't have it. Okay. And was a big problem for me, obviously an economic problem, because with like I was like 2024 at that moment, and I lost so many money. I lost it. But 1 year before that happened was when I took the decision of start the Lyconet business, and also to have my company inside the system. Okay. Obviously, we are trying to make a good work with the loyalty system, because it's the best tool that we have nowadays to know our customers. Okay, we have a small problem because we work only during 4 or 5 months during the year, so we have short times to work with the company, and it's difficult in the mountain to be all the time making and giving them the app and everything. But we work so many also using our web page, and each time that you go inside the web page, it appears the banner to take the cashback app and to make the inscription.
Yeah.
And
you made a fantastic testimonial about your company.
Yes, we did it. We did it. Thanks. I'm working with absolutely everything that I learned inside this business. I learned from the Lambertos brothers. I work hand to hand. In the beginning, all the time I was with Carlos, and now I work with Carlos Lamberto and with Jesus Lamberto. They are super cool businessmen. They understand what the traditional business needs, and they also understand the network marketing. So I think that they are cracks making the perfect mix, and I learn about their experience, and I'm trying to show them different things
so
about,
you are in good hands with
maybe a little bit more technology or social media. And we did that, the how do you say, the video that you are saying, we did it, and it's super cool. It's you can see now the
let's have a look now. Let's have a look now, and then we can talk again.
Super.
Bueno, estamos muy orgullosos de enseñaros nuestra nueva tarjeta Cashback World. Es un regalo para nuestros clientes. Cada vez que la utilizan, le estamos devolviendo puntos y dinero en cada compra. La verdad que llevamos desde el año pasado utilizándola, nos han venido ya clientes a pasar consumos que no teníamos antes. Es un escaparate muy potente para que te vengan nuevos clientes y te conozcan como empresa. Y además te da una información vital de quién es tu cliente, cuánto gasta, cómo gasta. Y la verdad que para nosotros se ha convertido en una herramienta indispensable a día de hoy. La verdad que lo recomendamos a todas las empresas que conozcan esta tecnología, que la prueben.
So, great video. As we have seen, at this time you had a lot of snow, but it's of course difficult when you have a ski school and you have no snow, of course. What can you do? Tell me something, Nicolas. When you started as a marketer, did you do you started with Lyconet? Did you ever do network marketing before Lyconet?
No, not really. It's my first company. Some people, they told me about different opportunities in the world of network marketing, okay, but they really didn't catch my attention. I was I had a more traditional brain, maybe, and I was more focused in create a traditional business, but my own business. I studied in the business school of Navarra. It's a business school, okay, and when they told me about Lyconet, they told me, Nicolas, they are different SMEs that they are using the same technology here in Pamplona and in the country to share their customers and to make networking, and was like, okay, it's perfect because I don't know, the businessmen or women, they usually have money and they have kids, and the kids usually they want to ski, and if they are businessmen, probably they have money to come to ski. So if I go there and I make 2, 3, or 5 new customers making the networking, it's fine. But when I was there, I understand all the opportunity that my work means for our SMEs and for us, like Lyconet. My brain changed automatically, and I started the business. I started fast because I think that when I do something, I do 100%. Okay, and for example, I have my business. I have my business running during the winter, but during the summer I was working in a shopping center, sending video games or whatever. And when I knew this, I automatically stopped absolutely everything, and Lyconet was my work.
Amazing.
So I started making a Lyconet team, and also obviously with merchants and with customers, because I think that we are creating an ecosystem, and we need absolutely all the legs. If we are working only with Lyconet, it's impossible to make a super big business, because in the end, if the idea is be owner of each transactions that happen worldwide, we have to work with the three legs that I always say to my team, that is Lyconet, obviously merchants, and obviously also customers. We need like a balance between these three things.
Yeah. And I have seen that 90% of your merchants you brought on board are premium packages. That means you are very focused on the premium partner program, right?
Yes, because for me, and well, for us, like team, it doesn't have any sense nowadays in all cities. Maybe in other cities that they have more merchants, yes, and more SMEs. But in our cities, when we are growing, we need professional merchants and professional companies, because we need make them give the card and give the app to their customers. Imagine a place where they don't have the premium one, okay, or the professional one. The problem is that, okay, if you have a system, I have cashback world and cashback world partner, but I have the small one, and I can't give the app to my customers, but all the companies that they are around us, they have the same system than me. Who is going to create the customers? We are going to be there waiting for customers, but they are not customers in our city. So in the first steps are to have companies, and obviously for us the key is that the owners of the company, they have to be also Lyconets, because they have to understand all the potential of this opportunity for the merchant and for them also.
Okay.
And then
so that means you bring the merchant. That means you bring the merchant on board. After he knows everything, then you show him also the Lyconet business.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Really, in the end, it depends of how each Lyconet make the.
It can be in the other way too.
Business, because sometimes it's in the other side, But I think that is something that is hand to hand, because in the end, it's super cool if you tell to a businessman that they have a super loyalty system to use it, but you have to explain everything. Imagine that after 3 years they don't know, they are working with the technology for the merchant, for the SME, but they don't know about Lyconet. And then 2 years later, they understand it, and they ask you, why you didn't tell me?
Then you are the bad guy, for sure.
You are getting my money, and I will have another income.
Yeah, of course.
So the best way is to tell everything, and then they have all the option, and they can decide with all the info.
To tell them everything, but not everything at the same moment, step by step.
No, step by step. Yeah, you have to split it, because if not, it's like so big for the people.
Yeah.
And for example, here I sometimes when I speak with the businessmen or the businesswomen, I tell them like, okay, we are in Pamplona and we are a town, but outside our town it's a world, and we have to be connected with them. So don't worry to understand everything, because it's impossible, but try to get the idea, and in other days we will continue understanding step by step.
But Pamplona is a very famous place in the world. You have this festival every year,
the San Fermines,
Tomatoes festival, right?
San Fermines, the tomatoes one, it's also so near here, in Navarra. Tomatina it's called, and they are working with cashback world. They are white label.
You are now in career level 5, so it's only a few steps to career level 8. When it will happen? What is your goal?
Okay, we are working so hard to get it as soon as possible, but obviously this is a business, okay? And when we are in a business, we have to have the business plan, and obviously I would like to be this year in career level 8, but it's my 3rd year in Lyconet and in my work in this business, and I learned that somewhen it's a little bit slower than I will like. I mean, not the company, my results, okay? international because you have to have team in different parts. You have to be connected with them. You need a system. You need your courses to make them learn absolutely everything about our companies. It's not difficult, but you have to do it. It's simple, but you have to do it because it's so simple. Do it, but it's more simple. Don't do it. And you have to be day by day working with your team. I hope to get for sure the 6 this year, for sure. I hope to get the 7. We will see in the end of the year. That's my business plan, and the 8 in 2022 will be the perfect. Okay, but I'm working more to have a stable business. Okay, because for example I got my level 5. Yes, it's true, but I have a stable level 4. Okay, it's strange if the 80 or the 90% of the months I'm in level 4. Okay, during last year I got 2 level 3 only, and in the high quality months I got the 5. So for this year the idea is to be all the months in the 4, get more 5, and in the high ones go to the 6, and try to make my team have the same the same business that I have.
Same performance.
Yes, because for me it's true that the pin is super cool for everyone because it's like we are presidents, or we are 8 or 8.1 or whatever. It's super cool, and I will be there in the future for sure. But I think that it's so important also to make people understand that we need a business with income monthly.
Right.
And for me that is the most important part if you want your team be so many times with you.
A stable income month by month.
Yeah. I prefer, for example, stay in the level 6 and the 5 this year if I have more level 5 during the years and more level 4 during the years. My income is going to be higher also. And also I have bigger base. So I'm going to be like more relaxed because I know that I have a more stable business, and that's super good because then you can focus to work to go to the next step.
Right.
Because if, for example, if you create a strategy to go only from 1 month to get the 8, but I got the 8 without companies, without customers, without team, without anything. Okay, you are at 8, but in the next month,
So
what do
only
you have?
short-term thinking. Right.
You are in the 0 again.
Right.
You know.
Nicola, you as a business owner,
Yep.
give our visitors, everybody who looks this video, and he's a merchant, give him some tips. What is important for a merchant when he use our partner program?
Okay, the first thing, and for me is super cool, is to understand the tool that we have in our hands. Because this is like, most of us, we have an iPhone or we have a Samsung or we have a super mobile phone, but we only use like 5% or 10% of the different possibilities of the mobile phone. With this system is exactly the same. We have like a Ferrari, and we are using the Ferrari to go to the shopping center to buy something and come home. So use the Ferrari, you have to use this program. It has millions of possibilities. It's crazy. And if the big brands are using this kind of systems, and the SMEs, we are always saying like, oh, the biggest one, they have more possibilities, wow, they have more money, wow, they have more, and we have one tool that is giving us absolutely everything. We have to use it.
Yeah.
So if you have, when for example, I'm working in this last month, during last year, with the Corona was a little bit difficult, but I introduced four restaurants here in Pamplona with the professional one, with the premium partner, and I told them that, okay, this is a system, but you have to use it. You have the coffee machine, and you spend like 12,000 euros in the coffee machine, and the coffee machine, it's working alone? No, it's not working alone. You need a people who is using it to make a good coffee. This is the same. You can buy it, but you have to use it. And inside your strategy, you have to block sometimes to work with this technology to make the emails sending, for example, with the newsletters. If you want to know if they are happy or not, you can send them a survey or whatever, and obviously make people have the app. And how you can do it, give them gifts or whatever, I don't know, maybe take my app and have a beer for free. A beer is so cheap for you, or a coffee is so cheap for you. Give them for free if they take the app, or if they are there, I don't know, because they are eating something.
It's for the customer.
Invite them to the desert. You can invite them to the desert if they have the app. I mean, why the desert? Because in the desert they have more margin,
Yeah.
So
perfect. Yeah.
You have to find the balance between your merchant. It doesn't matter if it is I'm speaking about restaurants, but it can be every merchant. Obviously, you have to find where we can make a big discount to the customer, but it's not so it's cheap for us.
Yeah. Right. Nicolas, perfect. I think there were really good things inside your speech to our guests, to our visitors, because I see that you have a lot of energy in your heart, in your body. You are nearly to explode because of energy, and you can focus this energy in your team, and you can give this energy to your merchant. It's amazing how active you are. And do you still have your ski school, or is it history?
Good question. I changed it absolutely my strategy with the school. The school is working, okay, and but I don't have any ski instructors, okay, because that 5 year, the 5 year was the year that it was like so hard year because of the snow. But the sixth one was last year when appeared the corona, so also it wasn't so cool, and this year it's closed because of the corona.
Yeah, but you have a lot of snow this year.
Yes, but I can't use it. No,
Yeah.
I can, but my customers can't come to my region.
Yeah.
So that was a problem, and that's why I explained to all the businessmen and to everyone that this is, for me, like Connect My World or cashback partner for a company is a life insurance.
Yeah.
Because you are creating a new business inside your life, or you are creating a new business inside your company. And making the same that you are making daily, you can create a super big business. Obviously, you have to make an effort, and you have to take timetables each daily and block small times to work in these two. But if you have everything structured, you can do absolutely everything.
And it doesn't matter what happened, if we have snow or not, if we have corona or not, our business is working all the time, 24 hours a day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's more. During last year, my team, when it was growing so fast, was during the days that we were inside home here in Spain, because everyone was bored, like at home. They were waiting to make something. People was with the Netflix. Was so easy to take the attention of different businessmen, businesswomen, or people to make like on it.
Yeah.
And we grow so fast that months. Yeah.
Great. Nicolas, thanks a lot for your time. Thanks a lot for all your input. It was a pleasure to talk with you. Hopefully I can come soon to Spain, because I have to come in winter time, and let's go together for ski, because I grew up also in the mountains. I was not 2 years old, I was 5 years old when I was first time on skis, and I also wanted, like you, to come in the World Cup, but as you mentioned, it is difficult to be in the top group in the World Cup team.
Yeah.
And you have so many, you struggle so many times, because there are so many people who make decisions there, and you cannot do anything. So I hope we can do it together. We can do together our team.
Of course. Oh, last year, well, 2 last years, I won a race that they did here in
Great,
Because,
amazing, amazing.
yes, we can ski whenever you want. And you were asking me if my business is running. My business is running, but I'm the teacher that is giving the ski lessons, and I change a little bit. Now I'm working to start giving ski lessons in France, and probably maybe, depending of the customers, maybe in Italy too, because we are. I change absolutely everything. Instead of being a ski resort, I'm going to move weekly with different customers that I have from UK, and I have also from other countries, and they are asking me if I can move to ski with them to different countries. So it's a new area that I'm going to open, obviously with cashback and shopping points for everyone. So
Very good,
it
very
will be
good.
super. For sure that we are going to ski one day. I don't know if it will be in a leader seminar or maybe when you come to Spain, but for sure it will be a pleasure.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, Nicolas, thanks a lot. See
Thank you
you
so
soon.
much, Herbert, and see you
And
soon. Hope to see you in Germany
Yeah, for
in the
sure,
little
for
seminar,
sure, for sure.
and if not, I will follow you in the sensations and in all the events that the company is working.
Okay,
Okay?
okay.
See you soon.
Have a nice day. Thank you, and bye-bye.
The same. Bye bye.